What's going on, guys? I'm back today with a brand new charger on the channel. This is the Genzace IMARS D300 charger. It's AC/DC dual mode charger. It's a smart charger that uses the G-Tech technology for Genzace batteries, where you plug it in and it automatically detects everything for you and just automatically starts charging if you have the Genzace G-Tech batteries. It is 100 to 240 volt AC input, and it does charge at AC 300 watt, which is pretty good because my current charger I think is only 200 watts AC, and then DC is 700 watts at 16 amps, which is pretty impressive, but that's DC, and it has 7 to 30 volt DC input. G-Tech charging, balance charging, timer protection. It's got the short current protection, over voltage protection, over temperature protection. It's got upgradable firmware, multi-language, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what we got. All right, there's your manual. Might need that. And here's the charger itself. Okay. Small, pretty small, nice compact charger. All right. So yeah, it uses the XT60 for the charging port, which I'm pretty sure it comes with a bunch of different adapters for different connector types. And like I said, 2 to 6 cells. That's where you plug in your balance lead. We go right there. Let's see, it's got a built-in fan right there. There's your DC input if you want to plug in a battery. So yeah, if you wanted to plug in like a 6S LiPo, I believe that'll work to charge something else, something that you want to charge. I mean, a smaller type battery. But yeah, USB, there's your power input. USB is probably, I'm not even sure what the USB would be for. I'll find out though. Let's see what else we got in the box. Okay, got all your connectors. All right. Yeah, guys, so it comes with a bunch of connectors. There's your power cable, a USB cable, and then you got EC3 connector. You got 2 EC5 connectors, well, 2 EC3s, 2 EC5s, and 2 Dean's style connectors, which if you like those. Anyway, yeah, that's the connectors it comes with. I mean, you can create your own connectors, anything you want, just using the XT60 end and then soldering whatever connector you want on the other end to charge. So yeah, that's cool. It comes with that. And let's go ahead and get it plugged in and see what this baby can do. All right, let's go ahead and plug it in and see what she does. Okay, gives you a few beeps. The fan kicks on and off. And here's your main screen. Let's go into enter. No, it'd be this one. Okay. So if you hit enter, it'll go into the menu. You got select task, which is on charge. Let's go in there and see what we got. Charge, discharge, storage, balance, EXT discharge, and digital external discharge. I don't know what that means. And digital power. Battery type, you got LiPo, LiHV, LiPo, lithium ion, and LiFePO, and nickel metal hydride. That's your main, batteries these days. Detecting 7 millivolts, 6 millivolts. It's on standard at 7 millivolts. Cell count is automatic, so it'll automatically detect how many cells your pack has. I guess you can't even change that. It won't let me in. So target current, that's where you can choose your amperage you want to charge at. It goes whole way up to 16 amps, which is pretty impressive. And then start task whenever you set everything up. Okay, let's go ahead and get a battery hooked up and see what it does. So I looked up the external discharge, and that has to do with discharging your battery through the DC port. I think it's a faster method to do it, but I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really comment on that. But it has to do with discharging through the DC port. All right, guys, so I got a 2S 5200 milliamp hour LiPo here. Has an XT60 connector, so I can plug that directly in here. I don't need any adapter or anything because it has an XT60. So if I plug that directly in here, and then my balance lead would go right here. It's at 7.6 volts, it's saying. Let's go ahead and go into setup here. And a lot of this is going to stay the same. Once you leave those settings in there, it'll remain the same unless you need to change something for the next pack. So everything will stay the same. It's on charge. It's on LiPo. We're at 4.2 volts per cell. It's a 2S pack. And we're going to charge this at 10 amps because it is a 5200 milliamp pack. You can multiply that by 2. The 5 times 2 is 10. So we're going to go 10 amps on that. And then start task. Let it roll. Let's see how fast this gets up to 10 amps. There it goes. It's rolling. We're at 3.8 per cell right now. That's usually where I storage charge mine at. And we're almost at 10. Fan just kicked on. There we go. 10 amps. It's flying. Baby's almost at 4 amps already, or 4 volts per cell. This is anything I can't figure out is why it won't stay on this main screen. It always goes back to the split screen for some reason. But there we go. It's rolling. Pretty simple, pretty awesome little charger. Okay, guys, let's try this again with this 2S Gen Z Shorty pack. Now this don't have the auto detection feature, the G-Tech. This is an older type of pack. But if you do have the G-Tech Gen Z's pack, it will, as soon as you plug it in, it'll automatically detect everything for you and start charging it at the proper amperage and voltage and everything. Okay. It says it's 7.6 volts right now. It's sitting at. Okay. And there she goes. Tells you right down here each cell, the voltage of each cell, milliamp hours, charging percentage. That's pretty cool. It's at 55%. And then the amperage, we're at 5 amps. Okay, guys, while that's charging, I'm going to go ahead and create myself a XT90 connector so I can show you what a 6 cell battery looks like on that charger, because I have a lot of 6 cells that use XT90 chargers. There we go. There's one nice solid connection. All right. Soldering is tedious. There we go. That's clean. Look at that baby. Oh yeah. 2 nice connections. There we go. There's my connector. I'm good to go to charge XT90s now with this charger. All right, let's pull this back over and see where we're at. Where are we at? 97%. It's almost charged. All right, guys, let's go ahead and charge a 6S pack using the new connector I created. So we'll push this baby into the 6S. Boom. And connect this. Okay. All right, we are on charge. Battery type is not a nickel metal. Let's go to LiPo. I was messing around with the settings. That's why I got switched to nickel metal hydride. It wasn't on LiPo. It should stay on LiPo. Target voltage, we're at 4.2. That's what we want. Cell count, we're at 6S. And we're going to crank this baby up. I'm going to put it on, honestly, I'm going to put it on 16. I'm going to crank it the whole way up to 16. I don't know how many watts that would be, if that would be more than 300 watts, but it has up to 300 watts of power to do it. I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to have enough to do 16, but we'll try. It'll show you how high it goes once it starts. All right, start task, and let's go. See how high this amperage gets. There's the fan kicking in. There's all my cells. Well, 9, 10, okay, 12 amps. Wow, it is getting up there. Let's go back to the screen. What's this button? Yeah. Okay, so it gets up to almost 13 amps. It'll charge a 6S pack at about 13 amps with that 300 watt power supply, which is pretty good. That's pretty impressive for this little charger. So, I mean, it's flying. I mean, it's already up to almost 4 volts. Getting close per cell. 46% charge. Of course, it'll balance all of them. I wish that would stay on this screen. I wish there was a way to keep that on the big screen, but all right, guys. So I'm going to leave some links in the description to where you can purchase one of these on Amazon. They're only $125.99. It's a great deal. Awesome little charger. Genzace is great. They make awesome batteries, awesome products. So far, so good. It's an awesome little charger, and we'll see how it works out. Anyway, if you want to pick one up, check the links in the description. And until next time, the RC Element out.